Now, as agentic commerce continues to grow, building the right security, transparency, and trust in the ecosystem and in every AI-enabled transaction will be very critical. In payments, transactions send signals, and those are typically early indicators of changing customer behavior, new emerging trends, or even potential risks. The advantage is when businesses turn those signals into real-time actions. For example, in FY25, during the summer holiday season, we saw that premium cardholders traveling to Egypt increased their spend by about 44%. Now, that could be insights where businesses could leverage to predict or to plan their capacity to better service those premium customers. At the same time, for example, banks could use their understanding of customer behavior and could leverage the cross-border spend score in order to drive the right personalized offers for those customers, to engage them and to drive the right behavior. If I think about the pain points that banks have across the customer life cycle when engaging customers, be it high acquisition costs, be it low engagement, friction in the journey, or even false declines, those banks, when they use analytics, when they use the right data, can convert those pain points into growth opportunities. How banks use data and leverage intelligence and use the real-time analytics can be a big differentiator to help them really unlock growth opportunities. If we step a little bit back and think about the evolution, so we started with in-person commerce that then evolved into e-commerce in the 1990s. And then that evolved to mobile commerce starting 2008 or so with the influx of all the smartphones. With all what's happening around us in AI, the natural evolution is AI commerce or agentic commerce, which is already here today. This is where AI agents shop and transact on behalf of consumers end to end. Now, as agentic commerce continues to grow, building the right security, transparency, and trust in the ecosystem and in every AI-enabled transaction will be very critical. This is why Visa introduced Visa Intelligent Commerce, a framework to organize agentic commerce, to ensure safety and security, and to enhance the overall commerce experience through a set of APIs. Those APIs allow for tokenization, for personalization with consumer consent, and allows for control and oversight on the transaction. There are really two things top of mind for them when we talk about agentic commerce. One is consumer choice. How do they make sure that consumers choose their payment credentials or products when they are loading them to that AI agent to do the transaction? And the second point is around friction. How do they make sure that when the consumer is loading the payment credential or when they are doing subsequent transaction, the experience is seamless and frictionless? The goal is to provide a compelling enough reason for customers and AI agents to consistently choose the bank's payment credentials for every transaction. And this is where we can work with partners to help them optimize their fraud and decline strategies that are on our Visa solutions like Visa Risk Manager and Visa Consumer Authentication Services. In addition, through Visa University, we can help upskill payment professionals and executives on agentic commerce. Also, very recently, Visa launched globally the Trusted Agent Protocol, which is another foundational framework for agentic commerce, designed for merchants to distinguish between verified and trusted agents versus the ones that are malicious and could not be trusted, to help merchants identify the underlying customer doing the transaction and to verify the agent's credentials before the payment is done. This is another major step forward in the agentic commerce world.